Send me. Veda. How would I know her? You're famous.
Welcome to Uganda.
Thank you very much.
Let us go.
Okay, let's do. We've not had some good sleep. Seriously. Slant it. Hey.
Finally,
Wow.
and of course, welcome to Uganda.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure to be in Uganda. It's an amazing experience. I'm looking forward to have fun.
Oh, you're going to have fun. You want some nyash?
What's he saying?
I haven't told you that.
How was the flight?
It was smooth. It was peaceful. It was smooth. It was enjoying.
Wow.
I had a good flight.
Is this your first time in Uganda?
Yeah, it is.
And how is the weather so far?
It's raining. You can see it.
Yes.
It beat some of our luggage, but it's cold, and that's the whole idea. Africa is beautiful.
You know, most of the Ugandans have been just watching you on TV, YouTube, social media.
Okay.
What should the Ugandans expect on Saturday?
They should expect an experience, a total experience, a theater experience,
Okay.
an explosion, and they should expect a combination of Nigerian and Ugandan theater force. So we're coming up with something very eclectic, very exciting, and very electrifying.
We have very beautiful, handsome, we have the beautiful girls, the handsome boys. Should we expect the young boys to appear in, do you have plans of making some movies with our young boys and the young girls?
Yeah, we have some facilitations to do as regards workshops and seminars, and from there we are hoping to work with a couple of people who are talented and good. So we're looking forward to do more collaborations with Ugandans, and I think that's be a great idea.
Okay.
Which way?
This side. I believe many Ugandans and many viewers would ask themselves, so
As you do interviews, let us practice things.
okay.
Now, for those who want interviews,
So, Mr. Ken, you were telling us you've promised to do some projects with our actress and our actors.
Yeah, I was saying that we're going to have some facilitations and seminars and workshops to train, to coach, and to identify very good talents that we could collaborate with, and that's something we should look forward to.
Okay. Before you came to Uganda, have you tried to look into our movies?
Yes.
The Ugandan movies. Have you tried to?
Yes, I
watch?
did. I think I saw a couple of Ugandan movies.
Yes.
I don't know if I remember the name, but it wasn't even long ago. 2 days back and yesterday, I was seeing it and I was like, okay, let me see how the East African industry is doing. And what I saw was really, really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to the Nigerian market of movies and the Ugandan market, basically we are talking about the Ugandan market.
Yeah.
What do you see? Where should we go? What's the rate?
We will have time to take all these things. I just landed now.
Oh, you just landed?
I've not had sleep in like 24 hours.
Okay.
More than 24 hours. We've been flying from transit from one airport to another.
Okay.
So we need some time to take off and rest.
One last one. One last
interview.
one.
Yeah.
Any name you know of our Ugandan actress or actor?
Zubeida.
Only Zubeda.
Yeah, she's the one I know.
Okay.
And a couple of others, I cannot really pronounce their name, but I think they're doing a great job.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What?
Okay.
No.
Sorry, this has fallen off.
Sorry.
Very well, my brother. For you. Thank you very much. All right, no. Yeah.
What now?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, bro.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we'll talk. So Biko.
Yeah, bro. No.
Thank you.
So, guys, let's pack up. Yes.
So,
Gamba lulimu n'enkuba.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Tugende.
And all of these are made here. Okay. Sorry.
How excited are you to be in Uganda?
I am very excited to be in Uganda for the first time. I never knew there was this vibrant theatre culture in Uganda, and my arrival opened me to a huge surprise. I didn't know Uganda had this kind of entertainment industry that is very vibrant, and what I'm seeing on ground is something of great encouragement, and we're hoping to do more together.
You're a celebrated man in Nigeria, you're an actor, and as we move into
Okay.
so
Okay.
tell us about how did you connect with Shamim and how do you know her?
Actually, it was a recommendation and some kind of due diligence that brought us together. Okay. So I got a call from my friend who is right here with me. He's an actor. He's a fellow entertainer. He's been a great friend, and he told me there's this event coming up in Uganda that they'd like me to be part of, and he would want me to talk with the organizers that he has given them my contact. So they called, we had a talk, and
So
that was it.
basically, I wanted to show you this
Okay.
is local image,
Wow.
and we just they are mainly presented. You can enter, please.
Wow.
Have one. Sorry, to money. We're here just to pay a visit. Just a visit. Some of our visitors are coming from Nigeria. Just to have a look to admire what you're doing. These are local image, and they are loved, especially by people coming from out.
Yes.
We find it is very fun that some of us, the people who come from out, they love how
Exactly.
more than
These are the
us.
things I make sure I get one before I leave every country I
Exactly,
visit. It's
exactly.
very important that you have something to show for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like a souvenir for me.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
These are wonderful.
They are wonderful made, and they are
Wow.
made by our people here. And,
Wow.
Yeah.
Ugandans are very creative people, very creative people. And these artworks,
These are artworks. Yes.
Beautiful.
These are visuals.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Have you liked them?
Yeah, I love them. Very nice artworks, abstracts.
We had something to do with Nigeria and Uganda impression. We decided that let the Ugandans do a visual art piece imagining what is in Nigeria, and also Nigeria
Do a visual art piece,
It was so
imagining what
interesting.
is.
It was so interesting.
Wow.
It was so interesting.
Wow.
And it was a competition.
How did it come out? Were there similarities in the things?
We had a lot. We had a lot. Something
Great.
we are actually stories are the same.
Exactly.
So it was a good thing by your embassy initiated it.
Oh,
And
great.
it was wonderful. It was a competition between Uganda and Nigeria, and we got something out of it, and it was so amazing.
Wow, this is good to
I
know.
think before we have a national normal gallery. It's a gallery upstairs. We will also visit it before you leave.
Okay, that'll be
Very,
nice. That'll be nice.
That's where most of these
That'll be
visual
nice.
works are coming from. So it was an interesting impression.
Thank you very much. I'm really impressed.
Okay. These are all. So these are good pieces. People
Wow.
normally display them for sale, and fortunately, people love them. People love them and buy them. Yeah.
Of course, these are very wonderful
Very
art
wonderful
pieces, and art is a
People
very
sit
expensive
down and
enterprise.
create. Sit
Yes.
down and create.
Do you know what it means to create something amazing as this?
Yeah. So we just, I think also in your that visual bit in your country.
Yeah, we have very amazing artists in Nigeria. Just like, in fact, my travel across Africa has opened me up to the understanding that Africa actually has almost the same culture, the same kind of art life. So we have things like this. We have galleries, amazing galleries in Nigeria. We have young people who are very talented in the arts.
Yes.
Yeah, same as this. And I believe with today's world becoming more smaller and technology, African youths will collaborate more to do things together.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
Actually, most of these collaborations are coming up. And our people were very glad that our people can stretch
Yes.
beyond the border and come out with these engagements.
These are wonderful.
So we thank God for that.
Thank you so much. This is eye-opening. This is really eye-opening. I see a greater African theater.
Yes, actually, we need more theaters.
Yes.
That's why we are advocating for regional theaters. We
Beautiful.
find that we have in every region we have a theater.
Beautiful.
And you may find that there are some talents that are in the regions that
They are not explored
they're
exactly.
not here. So they cannot come here
And they may not have the opportunity to find themselves here.
Yeah, they may not. So we are trying to find out that push government to the regional centers.
Okay.
So we are having those.
Okay. Yeah.
So they really support young people who are coming from far away from the regions.
Yeah. That's a wonderful thing to know.
So this one we call it a village. It's a village.
And people, tourists especially, come here
They
often.
come here. We have actually regularly. We have regularly. They come here and buy these pieces, and they support the visual art.
Beautiful. This is a very wonderful and very encouraging for African youth. I think we need a lot more of this kind of explorations. And I was in Rwanda some years ago, and I was taken across the museum, the Genocide Museum, and I saw stuff like this. And I believe we have a lot of things we can do together as Africans. This is very impressive. I am glad I'm here today to see for myself.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So, I think we need to support our young groups.
Okay. Okay.
Drama, music.
Okay.
I know music you are going very far.
Yes, I do music also.
Also, by the way, we have different shows. Monthly, weekly shows. Also, weekly shows. It's one of the important.
How many theaters do you have?
Generally, we have more than 10 theaters, but they are most privately owned. So this one, the government established theater. Others are just private.
I was going to ask, are the youths of Uganda interested in the theatre? Do they have that interest in the theatre? And are there platforms for them to explore?
Yeah. You know, they are much interested in the theatre. Of course, we have so many things that have come up now. We have other platforms. But now the theatre is actually the theatre has
Saibaliwa.
Echitiwa cha Buganda cha tujja kusabayo volontiya omwatuweeyo essaala.
First of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity to collaborate with us.
Thank you.
I think it's a great opportunity for Ugandan theatre. And I hope by the time you leave, we would have learned or even copied everything from you.
I promise you that.
So, as you're a great artist, you're an actor and at the same time a musician. As for your character in Namukwakula, should we expect you to sing, to perform the musical part, or it's strictly acting?
Yeah. Yes. My character in Namukwakula is a total character, is a grounded character, is a complex character. My character is an experiment, it's an experience, it's what you want to see. My character is vibrant, it is deep, and that's as far as I can go. Thank you.
What is the character? I'm Tommy Shanks, the artist. My question goes to all of you people there on the panel. You're facing a very stiff competition from the blockbuster movies, those movies from Hollywood. So what we are saying that, what are your plans to change the mindset of our Ugandans to embrace our own? Thank you.
So never YouTubers bange, never na Uganda bagenda okujja. Ndowooza nsubulitiddemu ba YouTuber twadde tukola. Views zijja kuba ntono. Kakati apana Uganda bannange naddala ba Uganda theatre practitioners basaba twagale kye tukola. These guys, the Ken Erics, they love what they do. They love theatre, they love the film industry, they love their talent.
Uganda.
Anti abadde kwa information ijali. Nyama kola ganti oluzungu binamuko. Yetukola tubyagale. Nze njagala nnyo theatre n'obulamu bwange bwonna njagala theatre. Nteekamu n'ensigala nga ndi mukalu. Government injisabye nenjisaba. I've begged the government to sponsor me in this festival. But sinafuna answer. No answer. Nsaba government ye Uganda nga bwe muwagira abayimbi mutuwagire. Nga bwe muyita abayimbi mu parliament nga n'olumu ekituufu kye babatwalidde tetukiraba. Ne mubawa amatu, ne mubawa obudde, naffe tusaba mutuyite. At least tubalaze nti we can. Theatre is still alive. Theatre is here. And we are willing to work regardless. So, but theatre practitioners, basaba, bamubanga mwagala theatre ya fame, okay. You guys, nebe mukola temubyagala. Tubegayirira bwegayirizi mujje mu rehearsals. We can't make it nga bakyabegayirira to come for rehearsals. We will not make it, guys. Wekubanga babegayirira bwegayirizi to let us come and do a production and we just beg you to come for rehearsals. We cannot make it. We can make it nga buli omu ayagala kyakola. Ne bakugamba jangu ssaawa 8. N'otuuka ssaawa 11 oyagala competinga n'aba Nigeria. You will not. Nga theatre akyali side business gye muli. Tetujja kikola. Nga tukya disrespecting directors, writers and producers. We will not make it. Writers and producers make us who we are. Let us respect them. Twagale kye tukola bwe tubanga twagala okumpitinga n'abantu abalala, bwe tubanga twagala okukyusa buli kimu ekiri mu theatre, twagale nnyo ekirala. Tuve ku analogo, mulembe bwe tujja tutambule nagwo. Bwe babanga abayimbi balanga bivulu, ne bayita aba media ne bakola press conferences aba theatre tukole ebyo. Tumanye nti industry eya music etambula n'eya theatre etambula, kuba buli omu yeetaaga munne. Kuba n'olumu osanga tukozesezza nnyimba zaabwe mu mizannyo gyaffe. Naye babanga bo bataddemu amaanyi mangi nnyo nti Shamim Mwemba nina 18. nga ndi muyimbi genza agenda kunteekayo kundi anteekeyo Jasmine anteekeyo Spice anteekeyo buli omwana ange munne ng'aba theatre bw'omanya nti Shamima alinayo ku 18 naawe ogenda teekako muzannyo nga mwe bennyini aba theatre mwe mugenda okugamba katulinde Serena enveloping naye ng'oli wa theatre that's being dense kubanga singa sifuna abantu ne bakuba ebifaananyi nga theatre nkalu ne bw'ona okukola teri agenda kujja. Even the grants that twagala mu government, they can't give us money. Kuba bamanya nti industry yaffe tekola. Let's come together, ffenna tugambe twogere ekigambo kimu theatre ku ntikko. Bwe mba nina omuzannyo, ffenna twekwate wamu ate temusaba tiketi za bwereere. Twekwate wamu tugambe nti 18 tujjuza Serena nga ba theatre practitioners. Bwe tumala ogijjuza tutwale ebifaananyi mu gavumenti tubagambe we can do this guys. Support us. But these guys will not support us nga balaba tetulina bantu. Gavumenti yaffe eyagala bantu. Eyagala kulaba naye efuniramu gwa. But abavubuka ba wano bwe tubayita mu theatre wano nabagamba bw'okola research theatre yakolanga from Monday to Monday. Kati tukola theatre Saturday ne Sunday nga mulina abantu 30. Nze nzeka wano akola theatre nenfuna abantu. Yes, and the only person who can stage a play as I get the full audience, I think I was supposed to be going to theatre lovers are expensive. Theatre lovers, but you would never was. Theatre lovers, Baba said, was so they can pay 50,000, they can pay 100K. Seeing that favor was a to buy way to Chevasa Suliti. Guys, let's rehearse. To collect stories in truth. Whenever you very you have passion for talent. Okwataka papula bw'owandiike ojje ku National Theatre wa stage nsaba aba UNCC omuntu waba alese script tugitunulemu bano be basinza otugobera abantu mu theatre eddakiika 3 tuli ku script gye tunabategeera gyeraga. So if we want to make it tugambe nti industry yaffe eri waggulu buli omu tugobere amateeka ga theatre ne audience yaffe tugiyigirize amateeka ga theatre naye nga naffe tumaze okugategeera. Bwe baba nga bakyakuba anthem ng'omuzannyo gugenda tutandika akita n'osigala ng'otudde tonnamanya ki ky'oyagala. Bwe baba nga omuzannyo guba gukyagenda mu maaso n'oteekako TikTok n'olaba nga n'omuzannyo gugenda mu maaso nga naawe akita mukano ddayo ewammwe mukola ki mu theatre mututidde theatre tunoonya abantu bajje tubaleeta bye mubagoba. So bwe tuba nga twagala mindset yaffe ekyuke tugambe nti industry gye tulimu ekola ssente tubyagale ate tubiteekemu gavumenti tugirageko nti nno tusobola okuteekamu batusange ku bugendo tujja teekamu bwe tunaba tugwa amabanja munagasasula nga tufudde kuba kyemmanyi wemba nina amabanja kati singa abantu bala ne bansiba jenosali misala ajja kujjasasule kuba olaba yawadde abasisfaya nafanyazitu at least tubalazeeko tusobola okukola kyemmanyi ne President Museveni ayagala nnyo abavubuka okukola batuwe ku ssente tetuli bulungi bannange ssente zonna tusitaddemu embeera gye tulimu si nnungi tusaba ku ssente nga ba theatre practitioners tusobole okuba nga twongerayo kuba abantu bangi nnyo abali wano tulina abavubuka bangi nnyo abatweyunzeko okuba nga ate tubakozesa naye mukwano akasente bwe tugenda okukajja tetulabawo omusolo mungi bwe tunaaba tuna stage nga like Serena 18% ku musolo bw'omala okusasula omusolo media council yatujjidde naye eyagala ssente zaayo naye ekyewuunyisa we are paying the 170 for media council and the government is not facilitating for our plays and you want me to pay the 170 for media council. Guys, let's be serious at once. At least you're not giving us anything and you want me to pay for media council again. I pay URA 18% per head again. We're Serena to be realistic. At least our muziba sabe muzibawo temuzituwadde ne bwe tubawandiikira proposals zaffe we have sent proposals to different offices here but you've rejected our proposals, you dump them in your dustbins and you say you're not around. The following day mbalaba mu concerts nga musina. That's not good. We are teachers. Tusomesa abana Uganda omusajja gwaffe kuli ku domestic violence tewali wano muntu yenna asobola kutuuza muntu n'amusomesa domestic violence n'akyusa mind nga wa theatre kubanze munkakkanya nenjogera naye one on one netwetunulira nenjogera naye ne mukakkanya n'akyusa mindset abadde akuba omukazi n'akiwuka. So bwe tuba nga tusobola okukola ekyo, nsaba mutuwulirize bwe tujja. Bwe tubasaba obuyambi manyi ffe tetuba na hiiti aba theatre. Nti tugenda kujja nti yakubye kayimba kinti hiiti eno, tetulina hiiti. Wabula tulina talent. Ate gye mwetaaga. Tubeetaaga mutwetaaga. We need your support.
byonna bizze gavumenti
media fraternity, the talent people here, my chair, and UNCC protocol observed. Well, my name is Dema Carlos, and I'm going to capacity yange, the advocate wa art. Bulikse, Zubeda abayoge ebituufu. Sawa zino manyawa abalisente, manyawa partners abiri. All private sector foundation wali sente. Manyane government wali sente. Rotol badde mu fenna. Ina mabafia tambade mwekubidde news idea and National Culture Forum is a platform for all the 9 domains of art. That's music, performing arts, theater, film and video, visual arts and crafts, CMOs, support service member about talent managers now and our promoters, books and press then on a culture national heritage. Performing arts theater, many associations being Wayo Tau, the Talent Association of Uganda, the Legends, Theater Association of Uganda, the other Legends. But there's our superior government through organizations. Right now we are the private body, associations, definitions zabo. Munweze associations za mwezo. Njagala kwambira ke chama government yatutegedde ile twadde amatu. Waliwo plans government zejja okulanga okuyamba ebintu nga bino next year financial year nga kati ekivulo nga kino nga kiri sponsored by government through those structures. Make noise, keep making noise. Thank you very much.
Another question? What is it?
Do we have any other questions?
No.
All activities that tukola mu theatre. Then tuinako screens wabweru zigenda kuba ziraga work wa theatre practitioners abato. Yes, buli muntu yenna ina ile kintu ekikwakola n'ekikwata ensina ekizira. Yesawa bakikirize ku mpaka. Omanyi bino bitugenda bibakaka bukasi ku mpaka. Bana Uganda sagala nnyo kubasaba nti mujje mutuwagire kuba mukyetaaga. Mujje ku Serena, mwetaaga theatre, mujje musasule emitwalo 10 twagabudde mu gabuzi kuba omuzannyo gwe gukigula kulimu ne Canaries ne tukubatera ku mitwalo 10 twabawadde emmere yabwereere. Mukeereko eminyago gigulawo ssaawa nnya. Tulina activities nyingi before the play, so you don't need to miss them. Omuzannyo guli ku domestic violence, so every activity nga tumaze okugulawo it is going to be about domestic violence. Over dance it will be about domestic violence. Poem about domestic violence. Nsaba mwambale, you know when on your red carpets, you over show off in Nigeria, so we want to do it here when we were with you. So I want you guys here to show off. Get all your dresses, show our culture, everything you need to do on the red carpet. Please come do it. My fellow Ugandans, mujenga mwambadeko bulungi bannange. Twambale bulungi, it's a red carpet. Mtuza theatre ku ntiko. Twambale buli muntu agambe bannange. Kino kye kyabadde ku Serena nga namukwakula alagibwa. Nsaba buli muntu wali wano tambuza olugambo nti nga 18 olw'omukaaga luno ffenna tuli ku Serena. Nsaba Sanika TV nsaba muntunuzeemu kamera mwina ne ba bloggers kyengenda okwogera kino kyamaanyi nnyo. Yes. Njagala okusookera ddala okwebaza omukyala Dr. Ruth Aisha Kasolo owa Grow neyanziza nnyo neyanzeege byonkoledde byonna. UNCC abantu babatya bamanyi temubeererawo ba artist, but at least I can testify nti mubeereddewo. NCF naddala pato nkwagala nnyo okwagalira ddala munda z'omukwano ne ba sponsors bange abalala mwenna sibeerabidde. Nsaba omukulu General Salim Saleh tetuyina bwe tukutuukako ojja olabe ku muzannyo gwaffe osanga gwonna ogenda n'otambuza olugambo n'ogamba abavubuka bakyekoledde kaakati ka bajeti kaffe olabe bw'otuwa kasente oba osanga tetulina bwe tutambuza information yene ekutuukeko naye at least amawulire go n'okalaba. Nsaba mukatemeetememu nnyo mulabe nti kamutuukako. Nsaba President w'eggwanga Uganda Yoweri Kaguta Museveni taata bathiyeta tuli bubi embeera si nnungi abasajja twabavaako tekyayinza bakula sente zikola muzannyo tusaba kasente taata si mu bubi naye tusaba kasente embeera si nnungi nga ne 18 tannatuuka nkimanya ebyo obisobola. Maama Janet Kataaha Museveni nsaba obeere ofiseeyo obudde butini nnyo ojje ku Serena kifo kiri conducive bulungi kijja kulabikira bulungi n'entegeka yaffe tebadde mbi. However nti ffe tukutte nnyo mu nsawo ne tweteekamu tusaba at least muggyeko ne sente ezaffe entonotono mu nsawo zammwe mutugambe baana abaffe mwebale kola mwebale nakwagala bye mukola akasente mukatuddiza embeera si nnungi. Yes, ne bannabyabufuzi abalabo ne bamemba ba palamenti mu bivulu by'abayimbi nga mugula nnyo ttebo ffe twabakola ki mugula ttebo nnyo nga balinga ababago baffe bwe tubayita temujja mukondo bino mubyetaaga kubanga era bye mwagala okugamba abalonzi bammwe ffe tusobola obibagamba directly ate ne babiwulira nnyo. Si wala na bayimbi era mbagala nnyo be bantu abasinze okugula tiketi zange naye tutuuka ne tubafunako fitina nti mwenga babawa nnyo ffe ne batatuwa. Ffenna tulina talent ate ffenna tulina ettaffaali lyetuteeka ku gavumenti ye Uganda taata Kaguta Museveni nga bw'ofisa obudde n'oyita abantu bano basisinkana mbadde nsaba ofisa obudde otuyiteko nga ne 18 tannatuuka olabe ng'otuzza essanyu ku mutima embeera gye tulimu si nnungi neeyanziza nnyo neeyanzenge mwebale kujja mwebalire ddala. Thank you Ken for coming. I'm really happy.
Thank you very much Uganda. It's a great honor to be here today. Honestly, I am really happy that this is happening because this is a great open door for African theatre. Before now, I did not take my time to check up Ugandan theatre, but with what I've seen on ground and the organization, I can attest that there's a vibrance around performance in Uganda. And for that, I say thank you for keeping it alive. I am here courtesy Zubeida Yantalo. I want to thank her for bringing me to Uganda. I want to thank the National Council for Arts, the National Theatre. I want to thank everybody and every organization who is part of this event. I promise that this will be a vista into more collaborations. This will be a platform where we can explore more younger talents and see how we can interface, because Africa, like he said earlier, collaborations opens doors for major industries, and that is what I think we should begin to tap into. So I'm hoping we're going to have a great experience. Namukwakula is going to be a huge success. I'm calling on all my Ugandan fans to come out on the 18th of November 2023 at the Serena Hotel for this great performance. I tell you, it's going to be electrifying. We're going to have more time to talk about acting and trainings and coaching and classes and collaborations. I just want to say thank you. I'm honored and I am glad I'm in Uganda. Thank you very much.
So katikati ka bibuuzo
does not get anything, and I just want to get it from you if it's true of what we are reading, that even in Nigeria it's still the same price of copyright is an issue. There is a piracy hub in Abuja. They are called the Abuja Boys, who do piracy at 90% even, but the industry is thriving regardless. I remember, if I'm not mistaken, you correct me, the industry started about 1991. There were also from Peter Dodge, Justice Asiri, some local FM with his work, service in internal peace. John Okafor, whose name has been amputated, I don't know if it's true. The Ramsey Novas, the Mecca Ike, the Small Elliots, Genevieve Naji, the two the young boys, we call them young boys, now they're mature guys, Osita Hemi and Chineke Kibieze, and among others, they've done a great job. So my question is, you've come to Uganda right now, you've interacted with some actors, I think, and those are some of our challenges. How are we going to overcome the challenges? Yet I know that maybe you faced some challenges, but you're still going. Are we just scapegoating around? Are we not creative enough? Because we have very, very rich stories in Uganda. We have virgin stories. Even if you want to make Marvel movies, we have our stories of the Kabakachi tools. You understand? So, are we not creative enough, or there are some other issues you can help about? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. You have a very, very valid question. The truth is, I believe as at today, Africa still has the best stories to tell. We just haven't been able to tell our stories at the appropriate time, in the appropriate way, and for the appropriate audience. We have allowed the West to describe us, to tell our stories from their perspective. But up until tomorrow, Africa manufactures stories. Just you walking along the streets now, before you get to the next junction, you would have seen something that would evoke an idea. That is how Africa is vibrant with stories. But our problem usually in the film industry, to answer your question, is lack of government support. No industry can thrive in a country where the government does not give them maximum support. I am talking from experience. In Nigeria, for instance, Nollywood is the third, like you know, is the second highest producing movie nation in the world after Hollywood, and the third in terms of revenue. No, it's the second in terms of revenue in Nigeria. Nollywood is the second most, yeah, grossing industry in Nigeria that brings in money into the country. And then it is the third highest employing industry in Nigeria because of the volume of production that goes on every single day. Nigeria releases almost 2,500 movies every year, and they all find their markets, and the actors live well, they are well paid. There is an audience for the film. There are platforms. For instance, there are lots of Nigerian films on Netflix as we speak, Amazon Prime, and other movie platforms. So, and all this came about because our government at some point stuck out their neck to support the industry. Like he said, it started in the 90s. Although prior to that time, there had been movie making in Nigeria, but there was no structure. But from 1992, 91, 92, it became an industry. And it started with just individuals who were just seeing it as a business. In fact, these were men who were importing. Then it was what's it called? This video cassette player. Then VHS. Yes, they were using it to import Indian films and other foreign movies into the country. So at some point, the piracy law came about in America and all of that. So most movies were not allowed to be viewed in other countries. So at that time, they had stockpiled cartons and containers of VHS cassette. They didn't know what to do with. And an idea came up. They decided to just record movies with it and fill those VHS cartons with it and sell to the public. And it became an instant booming market. So at that time, there was no structure. Actors were struggling. But at some point, because we needed to fight for the future of that industry and for piracy, because like you said, piracy was a very huge interference. But the government stepped in and put in laws, and we set up National Film and Video Censors Board. There is National Copyright Commission. So they put in structures so you cannot infringe on anybody's property. Before your film goes through exhibition, It has to go through the National Copyright Commission. It has to go through this video censor. You have to copyright it. You have to own it. So nobody comes tomorrow to tell you that this is my content. So with that and the penalty and it being put into law, we have a Copyright Act in Nigeria. It's a law in our constitution. So it being put into law is a very heavy deterrent to people who might want to continue in that trade. So I believe the government has a huge responsibility, not just structurally, in terms of infrastructure, build more theaters as regards the theater industry, make availability to locations accessible to practitioners, make the environment conducive for people who want to do the arts, support them with grants, people who want, because Nigerian government did it at some point. They gave grants to theater practitioners, they gave to filmmakers, they had brands come together, and I implore Ugandan brands, corporate organizations, please support the theater, put in your money there. There is a thriving industry. The youths will basically be employed, and talents are wasting everywhere. Africa is rich with talents. Africa is so rich with talents, but there are not enough platforms to exhibit all of this talent. So I just wish our government do more, and our private firms support more, and our people do more. The sky will be our limit. Thank you very much.
Allow Kingsley to say something because he has helped our guest of honor to feel at home. This is our very own Nigerian Ugandan. No, you're no longer Nigerian, please. Please break the bond. You are officially Ugandan.
Hello everyone. I would say yes, I can pass as a Ugandan. I've been here for over 5 years now. So I have 3 Ugandan names. Mugisha, Bokot, Chiwanuka. So it's been wonderful. It's been really, really amazing being here in Uganda and working with, I call her Nanjuma because we went out the set of the honorables. And her character is Nanjuma, so I've always known her as that. Zubeda is just what you guys call her. I would always call her Nanjuma. So when she reached out, I have this thing that I believe in Uganda, the film industry, especially the movie industry. Being part of it, I have loved my experience, and I thank everyone that has made it easy for me to work here. I see my sister, Stella Nante, who's going to be part of this amazing event. She has been wonderful. Dr. John Segawa he's a father. That's what I can say. I thank everyone here, and being part of this is an honor. It's a great privilege to work with Uganda and Ugandans in the industry. Bringing my brother here. The truth is, I am an Igbo man, so I can't break that bond. I can't.
Okay, so I forgot to mention, I appreciate him. He actually facilitated the meeting between myself and Zubeida.
That goes a long way to show how much I love Ugandan industry and entertainment industry, and how much I want to be part of it in its growth, development, and more collaborations with Nigerian actors, actresses, and I believe we'll have something more in the nearest future. Thank you very much.